Good day. This is the story of Diana's cancer fight. She had me keep journals for 4 years of her fight with cancer, from 2020 through 2024. And she wanted me to tell her story, so I promised her I would tell her story. So this is her story. This little video will be March 1 through 15 of 2021. And do the best I can. If you have comments about the subject, things you want to see, or things I shouldn't do, things I should do, let me know. But this is Diane's story. She did beat cancer on February 1st of 2021 when she went to live with Jesus. And I want to do what she would want me to do. Pray for y'all, for your healing. March 1st, 2021. Diana went to see Dr. Hammond, her GP doctor in Beaumont. Then we drove to MD Anderson Proton Center in Houston, Texas for a 2:45 appointment so that she can get proton radiation number 7. Got a week of radiation now. Afterwards, she says she's having some pains in her right breast. The radiation, I guess, is starting to burn. On the way home, we ate at Floyd Seafood in Baytown on the way back. She had still a little pain, but not too bad. So, good day. March 2nd, 2021. We drove to MD Anderson in Houston to the Proton Center for a, 3:45 appointment, so that Diane got proton radiation number 8. And we got home about 7:30 that night. Not too bad today. March 3rd, 2021. We drove to MD Anderson in Houston to the Mays building and went to the main building. She did physical therapy at 12:30. Then we drove to the Proton Center building for a 3:45 appointment for proton radiation number 9. Then we went to eat at Carrabba's in Houston. She liked Carrabba's in Houston, didn't like Carrabba's in Beaumont. This is the managers, I don't know. Good day. March 4th. We drove to MD Anderson in Houston to the Proton Center for a 3:30 appointment for proton radiation number 10. They're allowing us into the waiting room now, which is good. At least I can go in and sit with her. So we go in one story, then I go down one story, then I sit in the waiting room. Then when she goes to get the proton therapy treatments, radiation, I sit there. When she gets back, then we can leave. So not bad. Good day. March 5th. Diana drove to MD Anderson to see her Dr. Ramirez. Then she went and got physical therapy. Then we drove to the Proton Center to get proton radiation number 11 at 3:30. Then we went home. Long day. We're doing good. March 6th, 2021. Diane and I went to Stephen's house in Lake City so that I could go with him to help him work on his rent house. We're painting and cleaning and trying to get his rent house ready to sell. And while we were there, Diane made tacos at Stephen's other house. And we did all we could and we came home. So Diane had a good day visiting, cooking. She loves to cook, loves to visit. March 7th, we drove to Lake City to Stephen's house, spent some time with him. Then we drove to Houston to MD Anderson Rotary House to spend the night to get ready for the next day. Good day. Had a good day. March 8th, Monday, Rotary House, and it's Diane went into the building. I stayed in the Rotary House until I had to leave. But anyway, She went to some blood tests that morning. Then she had an 8:15 visit with Dr. Ramirez. Then she had a proton therapy at the Proton Center at 6:45 p.m. for proton radiation number 12. It's getting to her. Still a good day, except for the radiation burning. The 9th of March, Diana drove to MD Anderson main building for physical therapy at 1:30. Then we drove over to the Proton Therapy Center for a 4:30 proton number 13 radiation treatment. Then we drove home. Long day. March 10th, Wednesday. Diane got her hair cut in Beaumont. Then we drove to MD Anderson for simulation at 3:30 and proton treatment number 14 at 4:30. Then we drove home. Got home late. Good day. Okay, this is March 11th. I went to the doctor's office to look at my blood tests and get a physical. Then Diane and I drove to HEB shopping. Then we drove to Houston to MD Anderson Rotary House to spend the night to be ready for Friday morning early. Diane's doing okay today. March 12th, Friday, the 15th, proton therapy. We drove to MD Anderson so she could get imaging done of her cancer at her breast. And then she had a visit with the radiation doctor. Then she got physical therapy. Then at 4 p.m., she did proton therapy number 15, and we drove home. Diana's getting very tired and has memory problems. I think they call it chemo brain. This may be radiation brain. I don't know. She's having some problems remembering stuff, and she notices she's having problems. Diane's right breast is starting to get red and is itching and burning, and you can see from the picture what it looks like. Not good. March 13th, Saturday. Diane and I went shopping for plants for the garden. Went to 6 stores and found everything but the basil she wanted. She wants me to plant garden. Diane helped put up some bird feed and pot plants in the new barrels we bought to put stuff in. She trimmed the bay leaf tree leaves so she could have bay leaves in the house. She's going to dry them and put them in a jar for cooking. And she cleaned house some. I know she's hurting from the radiation, but she had a good day. March 14th, Sunday. Diane got up at 11:20 a.m., ate breakfast, and she started cleaning house. She was trying to clean house while she could before she got more radiation, because she knew it was going to get worse. And she was trying to teach me how to clean too. She's having a tough time teaching me. I don't learn her easy. Well, I don't see the dust she sees. She sees dust, I see clean. Weird, huh? Good day. March 15th, 2021, Monday. We drove to Stephen's house in League City to give him an anniversary card. And after that, we drove to MD Anderson Proton Center for a 4 p.m. proton number 16 treatment. Then we drove home. Fair day. Through March 15th, Diana's had, I think, 8 or 9 chemo treatments, 16 radiation treatments. And can you imagine what that's doing to her body? Messing with her mind too, I guess. And all this time in the main building doing chemo by herself. At least I'm getting to go into the waiting room with her at the Proton Center. So it's a little bit better than it was. It helps. I don't get to go to the doctors so far. She's all alone there for all of that, simulations and doctor's visits, physical therapy, all of that. But not too bad so far. She seems to have pretty good spirits, some pain. Stomach doesn't bother as much without the chemo, so some good and bad, everything changes, but so far so good. She's still with us. I'm happy. As Diane would want, I'll pray for everyone to heal that's watching. Pray for you.
After washing